Our thriller opening begins with our company ident. This is a lightning bolt as we wanted it to portray that our film will be powerful and shocking like lightning. We took inspiration for this from other companies such as Paramount, who show their titles at the top of a mountain, suggesting they are strong, powerful movies. For our credits, we went with a white bold text on a black background. This sets the scene as serious and tense as the typography is simple. We took inspiration for this from Face Off, as the titles are simple and unimposing, so to not draw the attention away from the film. The first shot we see is of Max and Kira searching for something in the background and a radio in the foreground. The lighting is dark and shadowed, making the atmosphere seem mysterious. This is a known convention of a thriller film, as it makes the film look tense. We took inspiration for this from films like Seven, which uses dim lighting to make the opening more suspenseful, setting the audience up for the rest of the film. In the next shot, we can see that the spies are looking through an office, which implies safety and security. However, it soon becomes clear to the audience that the spies aren't safe and are looking for something dangerously. This is a developed convention, as it makes the protagonists appear safe when they are not. We took inspiration for this from Kill Bill, where a killing takes place in a suburban home. This creates a contrast between the safety of a home and the murder of a woman. Both of our protagonists are also dressed in dark clothing. This is a typical convention of a thriller. However, it is usually the antagonist who is wearing black clothes, like Jackie Boy in Sin City. By being dressed in black, it creates mystery and suspicion around the character. By doing this with the protagonist, it blurs the lines between good and bad, as our protagonists do appear to be doing some sort of scheme. For our flashback, we used a black and white effect to show the audience the time shift and emphasise that this is a flashback. Flashbacks shown in black and white are typical of thrillers, as it gives background to the story and provides clarity to the storyline. We got inspiration for using a black and white effect in our flashback from Kill Bill, where black and white is used to add mystery and show that what the audience are watching is a flashback. Also in the flashback, we dressed Rosie in a child dressing gown and we put her hair in pigtails. This emphasises Rosie's age and how young and innocent she is, creating sympathy for her and for Max, who is very attached to his younger sister. We took inspiration for this from Face Off, when the child is shot. As the bright balloons float away, the age and innocence of the boy is emphasised, and it is implied that his life is lost, much like the balloons. This creates sympathy for the child, as well as the protagonist, making some of his actions seem more acceptable. After the flashback, a darkly lit shot of Jennifer, our antagonist, is shown. The typical conventions of a thriller have been challenged here, as our main antagonist is a female, whereas villains are usually male. We took inspiration from the film Divergent and the main villain Janine Matthews. We wanted to portray Jennifer as malicious and evil, hence why the lighting is dark and mysterious. A point of view shot is used to show what Kira is seeing. This allows the audience to make a connection with the character and provides a different way of seeing things. This also creates tension, as it shows the audience the problem as the character would see it. This is a typical convention which is used in Face Off and many other thrillers, as it creates a suspenseful atmosphere and puts the audience in the character's shoes. Our chase scene occurs mainly within a stairwell and in corridors. This is a typical convention of a thriller, as it creates obstacles for the characters to overcome. This is shown in the Bourne Identity, when Bourne is trying to find a way to escape. He has to decide which way to go and needs to use his knowledge to outsmart the people chasing him. By using stairs, it shows the knowledge and cunning of our spies. In the final shot, the audience sees that the spies have dropped the antidote. This creates a cliffhanger and a problem the spies have to solve throughout the film. It also draws the audience's attention into the film and makes them want to continue watching. We took inspiration for this from the final shot of Kill Bill, where Uma Thurman is shot. This creates confusion and a cliffhanger for the audience, making them want to continue to watch. The title of our film is shown at the end of the opening sequence. It appears through a fade and is also in black and white and unimposing. This shows the audience the name of the film without distracting from the action that has just occurred on the screen, and continues the mysterious, tense atmosphere on into the rest of the film. We took inspiration for this from Kill Bill, as this is also an unimposing title that doesn't distract from the action on screen.